What is the difference between partially cooked and partly cooked? There is tendency to use the words partially and partly interchangeably, but careful users of the language make a distinction between the two. Most of the time, partly and partially are used interchangeably, but the careful users have make a distinction between the two. When you say that the rice has been partially cooked, it implies that it has not been completely cooked. In other words, it has been underdone. It needs to be boiled some more. So when it is said that it is partially cooked, then it means it is not completely cooked, and you cannot consume it. So it has to be boiled. On the other hand, when you say that it has been partly cooked, it seems to suggest that while certain portions have been cooked properly, some others have not been properly cooked. So out of this whole, this partly is cooked and you can consume that particular part. Perhaps some parts have been partially cooked. It is possible for a person to eat rice that has been partly cooked. He can eat that portion that has been cooked properly. You can also eat rice that has been partially cooked, but you may end up with stomachache. So partially cooked will be dangerous to you because it will cause stomachache, whereas partly cooked you can have it. It may also help to think of partially as meaning incompletely and partly as meaning in part, with regard to the part rather than whole. Example, he has only partially succeeded in his mission. It means he has not completely succeeded. Next example, my solution came to me partly from experience and partly from instinct. That is, it came from two parts, one is from experience and one is from instinct.